Our first hypothesis states that people 25 years and older will have a lower change in heart rate after driving in traffic than someone who is younger than 25.
It was just funny, but I thought he was like a minor, so you know.
Oh, come on, get out of my way!
We separated the data into two different groups, drivers younger than 25 years old and drivers 25 and older. The data shows there was a 1% difference between the two groups of drivers. 5 minutes after driving, the older drivers had a higher change in heart rate than the younger drivers.
This could be due to many different factors depending on what the person did after driving. We believe our hypothesis is consistent with the data because older drivers are more experienced and calmer when driving, whereas a younger driver might be less comfortable behind the wheel.
Our second hypothesis states that people who drink Coke regularly have a greater change in heart rate taking a fast walk than people who don't drink Coke.
Go.
The data shows that there was a 2% difference between the Coke drinkers and non-Coke drinkers' change in heart rate. 5 minutes after the walk, there is still a 2% difference between the changes in the heart rates of the two groups. The Coke drinkers have a greater increase in heart rate during the walk than the non-Coke drinkers. Even 5 minutes after the walk, the Coke drinkers still have a higher heart rate. Because of these results, our hypothesis is consistent with the data. The consistency is most likely due to the fact that caffeine can be dangerous in the way that it can cause the constriction of arteries and veins. The constriction would cause the heart to work harder in order to pump the blood through the decreased circumference. People that regularly drink Coke would most likely have a constant constriction of the veins and arteries, which in turn would cause their heart to always be pumping harder. This same factor would also cause the heart to take a longer amount of time recovering from exercise.
These are our original documents.